Hi, so we're going to cover some measure questions today that might come up on your SAT exam for Key Stage 2. Um, some of these will probably some of the more tricky problem solving type questions, so we just thought it was worth going through them. So the first one is, there are 28 pupils in a class. The teacher has 8 litres of orange juice and she pours 225 millilitres of orange juice for every pupil. So we need to work out how much orange juice is left over. So the first thing we can do is convert that litres. So we've got 8 litres. So we just write next to that 8 litres, obviously it's 8,000 millilitres because we know 1 litre is 1,000 millilitres. So we need to work out 225 millilitres of orange juice is given to every pupil. And there's 28 pupils in the class. So we're going to use long multiplication and we then get 6,300 millilitres. So that's the juice for 28 pupils. So what we need to do is work out how much orange juice is left over. So we're basically going to do the 8,000 millilitres, which was the total, minus 6,300, and give you 1,700 millilitres left. So another question that you might be faced is, the length of an alligator can be estimated by measuring the distance from its eyes to its nose. Then multiply that distance by 12. So what we need to do is work out 17.5 times 12 and 15 times 12. An easy way to do it, obviously when we're looking at decimal points, is to ignore the decimal point at this stage and put it back into your answer. So for this, we ignore that decimal place. So we do 175 times 12. So 175 times 12. So we ignore that decimal. So we're going to do that as a long multiplication, which gives us 2,100. Now we need to put that decimal place back in. So we have one decimal place within both those numbers. So we put one decimal place back in here. So your answer is actually 210. This one, we don't need to worry about any decimal places. So we've just got 15 times 12. And we do that as a long multiplication here. 15 times 12 gives us 180. So the question is, what is the difference in the estimated lengths of the two alligators? So we've got 210 minus 180 is 30 centimetres. So that's how you'd work that one out. Right, we've got a different type of question. So in March, Ken collects 2, 3 or 4 eggs each day from his hens. In the first 20 days, Ken collects 57 eggs altogether. There are 31 days in March. What is the greatest number of eggs Ken can collect in March? So it's looking for the largest number. We can't do anything about the 20 days because they've already told us it's a factual amount. 20 days, he collects 57 eggs. So we know we have 31 days in March. So 31 minus 20 is 11 days. We're looking for the greatest amount. So we would use 4 eggs because that's the greatest. So we can do 11 times 4 is 44. So if we add 57 and 44 together, it's 101 eggs is the greatest number of eggs that you can collect in March. Okay, we've got a time problem now. So Jack finished a sponsored run in 53 minutes 25 seconds. Ali finished in 3 minutes 50 seconds after Jack. So how long does Ali take? So what we need to work out is, obviously, she was basically slower than Jack. So she took more time. So that's the first thing we need to work out, is that it's a bigger number. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 53 plus 3 is 56. Then we can do 25 plus 50 is 75. But obviously we know we can't put it as 56 minutes 75. We need to convert that. So if we look at the 60 minutes in 1 hour, so that makes it 57 minutes and 15 seconds. Okay, Layla finished the run 8 minutes 45 seconds before Jack. So we need to make sure that we're looking at Jack's time again. So Jack, we're looking at 53 minutes 25 seconds. So basically I split this up slightly. So I took 53 minutes, and then I'm going to take 8 minutes. But because she was before Jack, we need to take that off. So we're just going to do 53 minus 8 is 45 minutes. So I'm now up to 45 minutes 25 seconds. So I can split the 45 seconds up. I could take 25 seconds off first, which gets me to 45 minutes. And then I could take the further 20 seconds off again, which gives 45 seconds in total. And that gives me an answer of 44 minutes 40 seconds. You may have your own way of doing that, and that's okay, but it's about just splitting it down and doing it in parts. So deal with the minutes first and then deal with the seconds. Thank you very much. Please subscribe to my channel.